guys, I'm back again giving a recap of 80 Day Obsession, and I'm recapping week 3. It's actually Tuesday of week 4, so I'm just getting to my recap now. And I'm about to do my workout. That's why I'm in my workout clothes and my headband. But first I'll start talking about the differences in week 3 to other weeks. So in week 1 we had 2 sets of 15 reps. And then in week 2, we had 3 sets of 10 reps, and we went up to the heavier weight. So in week 3, it was the same, 3 sets of 10 reps. And the difference though between week 2 is that we would have like 3 exercises that maybe hit your arms or hit your legs or hit your chest. And in week 2, we would do those 3 exercises, then move down to other 3 exercises and keep going down the list, and then repeat from the top and start going down again. In week 3, we would do the 3 exercises, then do those same 3 exercises again 2 more times to get your 3 sets. And so the difference is you would work those same muscles all the time without a rest in between. And so it hit those muscles harder than what we were doing in week 2, and I definitely felt the difference. It was a good way to organize the workouts, I would say. So it was harder, even though I was using the same weights, the same resistance bands as week 2, it was still a harder workout. So I didn't realize just changing the order of your workouts could really change your workout. In doing the workouts that way, the workout sheets came in really handy. I think I showed you the workout sheets in my week 2 recap video. I also wanted to mention that what was very helpful for week 2, since we had to increase our weights, was writing down the weights I used in week 1. And so in week 2, I knew how to increase the weights. The one on the left is actually week 2's weights, because this is going to be for week 3. So that, of course, that's blank. So I can compare and see what I used and then use either the same or increase it. As you see, I made notes. I put an arrow up if I felt next time I should increase. And so the blue resistance loop, which is different than Autumn. So her blue is heavy, my blue is kind of light. And so my yellow is medium, her yellow is light. So I increased it to the yellow in set 2. So writing down the weights that I used is very helpful in this program. How I'm using them to record my weights. And so since I knew what I used last week, I didn't have to remember, it was written down already. Then I knew I could use either the same weight, or if I had to go down. I don't think I went down in any weight though. I think I stayed using the same weights as week 2 for my week 3 workout. So that was really good. And since I had made notes on the week 2 workout sheets, whether I needed to increase my weights or modify, then I was able to do the same weights in week 3. As far as the eating plan, that went well. I mean, I did get a little lazy during the week. I went out to eat a bit. I tried to stay on plan as much as possible. I wouldn't say I was on there 100% at all. So there were times that I had more than my allotted carbs, but I did try to at least get the good carbs if I was getting it. I would get the brown rice, or I would try to get sweet potatoes. When I went out one time, I might have gotten a burger, but I got tomato soup, so I got my veggies in there. So, I mean, it wasn't the best, but as much as possible, I tried to stay within the plan. So overall, I would say week 3 went very well. I would just, comparing it to 21 Day Fix, if I were doing 21 Day Fix, I would be done with the program by now. So I'm still looking at 2 more months and 1 more week of workouts. So I have to just stick with it. It's not done yet. But I'm really having fun with the workouts. I like that it's not the same workout every week. You're not doing the same workout. I would have wished that we had an off week, like how P90X has an off week from weights. so you can recover. But I guess that's not in this program. I guess the off week or recovery week is the first week of the phase, because you lift lighter weights that week and do more reps. So I guess I use that as my recovery week, because week 4, I'm in it now, we are doing more reps, but I'm still like lifting heavy because I'm supposed to be stronger. So it's still not a recovery week, but I'll use the week 1 of the phases as my recovery week, so that I'm not lifting as much and I'm just easing into that phase of that week. But all in all, it's going well.
Hi guys, just showing you my week 3 menu. And as you see, and what will always be, is that my breakfast is always going to be the same. My pre-workout snack, my post-workout snack, and my breakfast will always be the same. Except for refeed days, I did switch it up then. But for the rest of the time, it's always going to be the same. So we're talking about just lunch and dinner here. I had the chicken Creole, which I showed you last week. So I must have made that the end of the week and then had some leftover for the beginning of this week. And then oftentimes I order from Blue Apron or HelloFresh. So I did that this week for week 3, as you see here. And then I made the Italian chicken stir fry, which I will show you coming up. The shakshuka I didn't get to in week 3, so I'll show you that in my week 4 video. Hi y'all, wanted to show you a meal I'm cooking tonight. It's Italian style stir fried chicken, and I'll link the recipe in the description box. What I did, I marinated the chicken overnight in tomato puree, salt, parsley, oregano. All the remaining ingredients will be in the recipe. I can't remember the remaining ingredients right now, but that's what's in it. I'm browning it right now. We'll put it in onto a clean plate, and then I will fry up or saute the veggies. Okay, so I'm finishing up with the last batch of chicken, browning it, and I'm going to put the veggies in next. And yesterday, as part of my meal prep, I cut up the veggies so I don't have to do them now, because that's always the most time-consuming thing. And what I have are 3 bell peppers. I think one is red, another yellow, and another orange, or maybe 2 orange, I can't remember. And 1 red onion. They were like smaller red onions, not the really big ones. And 1 yellow onion, and then I think it was like a 12-ounce container of mushrooms. I cut those up. Okay, I have the veggies in the pot, and I'll cook them about 4 to 5 minutes until they soften up and develop some color. And then I will put the chicken back in, along with some more tomato puree and some other seasonings. I think chicken stock and a little bit more parsley. And then that will be it. That will be the dish. So I added in the tomato puree, chicken stock, and balsamic vinegar. And I'm going to add the chicken that I had seared before back into the pot. Let it come up to a boil, and then turn it on low and let it cook for about 5 minutes until the chicken is cooked through and it thickens up a bit. And that will be it. I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. Okay, this is the finished product. I'm going to eat it just by itself with no carbs, because I've already eaten my allotment of carbs for today. I was going to make some cauliflower rice to eat it with, so I can have something to soak up the sauce, but I am being a bit lazy, so I'm not doing that. I do already have some brown rice cooked, and my husband will eat it with that, and I'll eat it just as it is.